Hey everybody, Matthew here with LedgerSync, and we're doing a quick tutorial today to demonstrate how to connect your LedgerSync account to QuickBooks Online for the first time so you can take advantage of our new global rules engine. So why don't we go ahead and let's dive in. So the first thing that you're going to basically do is you're taking a look inside of LedgerSync. Of course, you'll see on the left-hand side all of your different clients. You're going to choose the client that you want to basically do the integration with by going up to the top and clicking on clients. And then from your list, go off to your side and then choose integration. Click on that and then choose QuickBooks. Once you do that, you'll see we've got this authorized QuickBooks. You'll click on that, of course, and say yes. And then this is going to be a pretty standard, integration-wise to QuickBooks. It's going to ask you to select the company, or if you're part of a firm, you'll do the firm and then select the company, of course. We'll click, choose the one we want, and then hit next. Once we do this, boom, quick, easy connect. And now we're going to go through a bit of a couple-step wizard. We're going to walk you through on the things we need your help setting up to make this successful, of course. So right off the bat, the first thing that you're going to notice is any of the financial accounts you've already connected, the different institutions, checking, credit card, savings accounts will be listed, and we need you to help us map which account that should match to in the QuickBooks Online chart of accounts. So here you can see we've already got those, and then we'll be able to just very quickly hit next. The next one, imported information review, there's not much you really have to do here. What we're doing is showing you, hey, we've pulled in your full list of vendors and your full list of chart of accounts, we call it categories here, which you're going to be able to use, of course, while you're trying to create your rules and create your categories and everything. So you can click next onto that. Now, the mapping of global categories. I'll touch base on this real quick, but we'll make another video to go into it deeper. If this is the very first time you're connecting any accounts whatsoever, you're not going to see any of this stuff. But fast forward a couple, months, and you've now connected a whole bunch of different clients, and you bring on that brand new client. You're doing these connections. These global categories are going to be the way you'll map out your global rules to start being able to categorize transactions without even creating any brand new rules. Again, we'll make another video in the series to show you how to do all that. At the moment, we'll bypass it. And then the last step that we're going to do is we're importing your QBO rules. So we recognized if you've already set up rules inside QuickBooks Online, the last thing you're really going to want to have to do is go, of course, and have to recreate these rules inside of LedgerSync. So what you would do is go into QuickBooks Online, go to your rules area, download the rules, and then come in, select it, and upload it. So that file is going to pull right in automatic. And what's going to happen is, based on the client that you set up, those specific rules, and the one I just pulled in is a little bit different than the client file itself, everything will basically automatically load in for things that match. If you're using somebody else's rules into a different client file, you may see something of this nature where it's trying to suggest what other things could be suggested. So you have the ability, just as you would normally with QuickBooks Online, to try to map these things to what you would like. So in this one, we have it as advertising. Makes it very easy. This one, we have AAA insurance. So you'd go through, connect all of these different pieces very easily, and then select the ones that you want to go through. Now, for the purpose of this specific video, I'm just going to select a couple of them so I can then show you the next piece, and I'll show you how the global versus the other piece works. We'll hit next. And the last piece it's going to ask you is specifically for the industry. The reason for this, of course, is think of like a Lowe's. If you're an accounting firm, a Lowe's is usually repair and maintenance. However, if you're construction, it's most likely going to be materials. So depending on whether you are a generalist or a specialist, you want to have these different industries set up because our ultimate goal is to start being able to create some packages of rules based by industry. Now, once you pull these in, you'll hit finish and you'll see this mapping setup. At the very bottom, you'll see client and global. Client rules are the ones we were just pulling in, and you'll see them listed in with the details we provided. Our global rules are global rules that you set up and can be used across all of these different clients. Now, in my other company here, this Matthew Testing Zone here, I'm going to come down and go to my transactions. When I come take a look at all these transactions, you're going to notice on the side here, we have blue rules and green. The blue are your client rules. The green are the global rules. Again, we're going to do another video. We'll dive into deeper details of all this stuff, but I wanted to quickly show you how this stuff impacts. On the Matthew 1, we only created just a couple client rules real fast, but because we have the global rules, you'll see things are being picked up immediately on those green ones. So be sure to check out our next video where we're going to dive in deeper. We'll show you the difference between your client rules, your global rules, how you can play with that stuff as well. Thank you for watching, and hey, give us some feedback. Tell us what you think so far about our new global rules engine.